right, drive them in the mud. Nothing but the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's Steeler football right there. It wasn't pretty, but the Steelers got the job done. They win 31-28 against the Green Bay Packers at Heinz Field. So everyone thought this would be an easy game. It wasn't. The Steelers gave up 28 points, and that's a season high for the Pittsburgh Steelers on the year. But the Steelers also go to 9-2 on the year, first in their division, first in the AFC, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are on a 6-game winning streak. What else do I have to say about the Steelers? Let's talk about the game. 31-28 over Green Bay Packers. Matt Huntley, turnover less. He did not have one turnover. He played a perfect game. Well, I don't know if it's perfect, but he didn't have any errors as far as turnovers go. Then there's AB, who pretty much won us the game, as with Ben. I guess you could say the 3 Bs won us the game. 31-28. Brown had 12 receptions, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, and that toe tapping to win the game. The second, I think, was the third to last play of the game. He got next to impossible catch. I love that kid. Ben had 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions on the day, but we had 3 turnovers in all. Bell actually did fumble the ball, and we had 3 turnovers, but we still won the game, which is pretty surprising. Most times when you're negative 3 turnovers, you're not going to win the game, but we still got done. That's all that really matters. Next week, we go on to play the Bengals, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. The defense needs to play better if we want to win next week. Let me just say that right now. We gave up a season high of 28 points, and that can't happen next week. It's that simple. We played pretty bad. When it mattered most, our defense stepped up. That's all that really matters, I guess, in the end. But is it? That's a season high. Before that, coming into this game, we did not have one game where we allowed over 20 points in the first 4 quarters. In overtime, we had 23 to the Bears. But this is a new season high, and we are struggling against the NFC North this year. It just can't happen. I guess we beat the Lions, but 2 of the 3 games in the NFC North we have struggled mightily against. We can't let that happen. 2 of the 4, I should say. It just can't keep happening. Blown coverages on this defense was also why the Packers were even in the game. I believe we had 2 first-half blown coverages. Well, on the first drive of the game, the Green Bay Packers had the football. There was a flag on, I believe it was on 25 of our team. And we can't allow that to happen. And then a few plays later, he had a blown coverage, which allowed a touchdown. If we want to win games, we can't have dumb penalties. In the first half, I believe we had 5 penalties against us and none against the Green Bay Packers. That's also another issue we had. But overall, it was a great game, a very exciting game, and probably the most exciting game we've had all year. I love the game. 31-28, Pittsburgh wins. But we got to play better next week if we want to win against the Green Bay or against the Cincinnati Bengals. I believe that's in Cincinnati. It's on Monday Night Football. I will do a pregame on that. Until next time, go Steelers.